How you doing? I'm Trenius and you're on the infamous Living Room Network. Thank you so much for tuning in and being with me right now in this very moment. I couldn't be anywhere else in the world right now except for right here on the Living Room Network. Thank you so much for subscribing. Some people subscribed yesterday. Some people subscribed the day before yesterday, and that's great. But speak up, guys, and let your voice be known. I feel like everyone matters as an individual. Yeah, I understand that we're high-powered mentality individuals and we have our own things going on. We're trying to branch out with our new ideas and radiate all this energy that we have within ourselves. And sometimes it's hard for us to reach out to other people, but that's very important on your journey, guys. You have to get to a point where you begin to, speak your mind and speak up and speak out so that your flock can hear you and they will come to you and fly with you. That's the problem with a lot of people most of the day nowadays. Just don't speak up enough, and that's just a problem that everyone has had or maybe you've gotten over it. I'm still working on it. I'm still a work in progress, just as you are. But anyway, we're rolling. We're on the 1 month, 10-minute meditation challenge. So I only thought it was right for me to make a simple video about what it means to meditate. But before we get down into it, what do we always say on the Living Room Network? You already know. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. All I ask is just for you to challenge you to take 10 minutes out of your 24 hours every single day and focus on yourself. I understand that our days are filled with work, a lot of play, a lot of fun activities going on, a lot of eating, a lot of hanging with the friends, a lot of shopping, a lot of driving, taking care of the kids, washing the laundry, watching TV. It's a lot going on. I understand that. But you have to come back down to earth sometimes and focus on yourself. I mean, yeah, you can go out and shop for yourself. Of course, you can go buy you some makeup, buy you some new Jordans, You can buy you some clothes, whatever. But when I say self, what I mean is your inner self. Your inner self. You have to meditate, which involves you getting in a position anywhere that you are, in a car, in a bathroom, as long as the toilets don't flush, in your house, in a quiet room, and you just shut your system down. Mainly the mind. You just close your eyes and you just empty your thoughts. You don't think about nothing. Just go wherever your inner soul takes you. You won't know what that means until you begin to meditate. Like I said, meditation is just another word for prayer. Except prayer, I've heard that most people talk during prayers or mentally talk. It's good. That's good. That's great. But meditation is also powerful. And it will help you when you're not meditating, keep a clear mind. It'll help the chatter stop. Those voices you have in your head while you're at work, or while you're about to do a business proposal, those voices talking to you, telling you, hey, you need to check your skirt and make sure that it's not too tight. You have on the right colors. I don't think that you should be here. All those voices that go on in your head every single day and try to beat you up and tear you down. That will eliminate it. Meditation will get rid of all that chatter and that extracurricular activity that's going on in your head. That's why it's very important you do that. Check this out. This is why it's very important. Think about it. If you take 10 minutes out your day, every day, which I'm sure is going to run over to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because you're going to enjoy it after 1 week, maybe this week, because you're going to do it today and I hope you do it tomorrow and you're going to do it the next day. Right? So once your body gets into a habit of this, it's going to start copying a blueprint of what you do every day, which is 10-minute meditation, and implement it into your everyday awakening state of reality, like now. So you're going to be more chilled out, going to be more relaxed. It's kind of going to be like you're high off life, I want to say. You know how most people do drugs, and some people smoke the, and some people drink the here and there again. And but you have to remember, those are not the natural things to help you get high. We rolling now. We rolling, man. I'm starting to feel like we rolling now. We're cultivating our inner selves so we can make ourselves better, other people's lives better, in the world a better place 24/7. Boy, what you talking about? Deep topics. But seriously, the more you do this, the more you're going to get into a habit of just being high off life every day. And being high off life is just being cool, calm, and collective. When people come around you, they're going to say, I like this guy. I don't know what it is about her, but she is so warm and she's so cool and generous. Oh my God, I gotta have her. That's what the guys are going to be telling you, ladies. Or their friends, that they want you because you're so warm and you're just radiating all this energy because you take the time out, 10 minutes out your 24 hours a day to just relax and meditate and keep yourself cool, calm, and collective. That's what it's all about, guys. This is what it's all about. Let's get back to the roots of who we really are as human beings. Life is so much in life. It's so much to do. You got all this stuff around, this technology, all these different cell phone types and Bluetooths and the internet and all this fancy stuff around us, screen TVs, laptops, PDAs, iPhones, the Samsung Galaxy S7s, and all this technology, man. It is ridiculous. We're ridiculously spoiled human beings. Safe to say, we're just ridiculously spoiled, guys. But we got to get down into the authenticity of being spoiled within ourselves, too. So that way we'll feel healthy. We'll feel good. We'll feel like, we're making a difference in the world. We'll feel like we're growing within ourselves. We'll just feel happy and have a lot of energy, penetrating through our pores, pouring on to other people and making them better and making ourselves better in the world a better place. That's how we roll here on the Living Realm Network, guys. So I thought it was only right for me to tell you about meditation. I hope you meditate more. I hope you do this every day. I challenge you. 1 month, 10-minute meditation challenge. Go to the website, www.thelivingroom.org. Look at the bottom. I have some information on these challenges. Last month we had a challenge, and a month before we had a challenge. So I challenge you to meditate 10 minutes every single day in your 24-hour days. So let's get down into it, guys. I'm about to go meditate right now, so I'm going to have to cut this video short. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Trenius, you're on the infamous Living Realm Network. Peace out. See you next time, folks.